Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the A through Z Arden tree here. Today we took a look at Anhur. He is a hunter, and he's very much focused on comboing and controlling the area with his shifting sands, and then using his impale to launch enemies into terrain. And I've never been good at this. I really have put honest effort. Don't pay attention to this one. This was a 3v5. But like I've been practicing. I really tried for this character, but he's not one that I'm comfortable on. Really tried. It can't be good with every god. Now we actually had a really good game, and I think a lot of the practice really started to pay off with the character. So really think we highlighted a lot of the strengths, and he can be really good at just like controlling an area, and he can put out really good damage. And if you can consistently land that combo and land those stuns, he can be fantastic. He can be really impactful. I just suck. So anyway, that'll be it. We'll get into the game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Anhur today. The friendly team is going to be myself, Nike, Neza, Zeus, and Bacchus. Enemy team is going to be Nike, Zeus, Arachne, Hachiman, and Aphrodite. So, just first things first, really interesting to see two Nikes and two Zeuses. I feel like they're not super popular gods, but so we are going to start off with the pretty basic thing, get our leather cowl and start working on our transcendence. So Anhur is a bit different than some of the other hunters that are focused on attack speed and all that. And he's very simple. He has one trick. Oh, I forgot my relic. My bad. Hold on. Aegis. Yeah. Arachne's scary. He has kind of one trick, so we are going to later on be picking up our shifting sands. It's going to be like a pillar ability that creates some terrain, which combos with our second ability, Impale, where we throw a spear and like a straight line little skill shot here, and then it'll go through minions and then knock back gods, and if not gods are knocked back into terrain, they are stunned. And then our passive is just our spear attacks reduce the enemy target's physical protection for 3 seconds. So he's a very simple hunter, and it's because he's been around for a minute. I almost stole that. That would have been bad. But yeah, so Anhur's early game is a little bit weak. We just don't have a ton of lane clear, and we don't want to necessarily use our third ability here as our engage to help clear wave. So it can be a little weak compared to something like, for example, Neath, who literally has an ability that does like a straight line skill shot that does the same amount of damage. We actually have our Bacchus going in really hard on this Aphrodite, so I'm going to take some free pressure there. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick up our Shifting Sands ability. So this is pretty unique in SMITE. It's one of, I think, only a few actual terrain creating abilities, but we create this pillar. It has a slowing field around it, and then it counts as terrain as well. So again, it combos with our second ability here. Now the big thing for it, I'm just gonna get some free pressure on this. The big thing for it as well is if they are in the slowing field, we are going to get increased auto attack damage against that target. So we can get a ton of pressure here. And we're just going to try and control the wave. Looks like Nike does and pick up our first blood. So that's pretty pog. But yeah, we've got these guys pretty bully back. Bacchus is a really good lane bully as well, and just really able to cause a ton of disruption here. Looks like Bacchus is thinking about doing some flanker stuff, but I'm just going to continue to try and focus these waves. If they want to get something spicy here, I can get some auto attacks. just to kind of bully them back from their wave, keep them from getting as much experience as possible. We are going to pick up our third ability, which is Disperse. I, for the longest time, thought this was called Pounce, because we pounce on a target. But yeah, we jump on an area, we do some damage and knock enemies up around that we land on. So primarily we're going to use it as a disengage, but it can be used for an engage as well. Looks like our Bacchus is coming in. We're going to put the pillar up, but they actually flank really hard to the left, so it doesn't quite work. But we're fine. I gotta just focus these minions. Looks like we have our Neza coming in for a flank. He does get the stun, but we can't get much more than that. But we're doing a really good job of just controlling this lane. It looks like we're gonna try and invade this buff. And the enemy team is not really in a position to contest it. So we will secure this. Alright. I guess I will take it. That's fine. So that was a little bit of an aggressive engage, like a bit of an aggressive rotation, I mean. But they're very low, so I don't feel super concerned. And maybe we can bait something out. Neza does get it. Can we? Oh, I don't have mana. No, we're rigged. That's fine. We'll zone him back. Nice and passive. Again, just deny him as much experience and gold as we can. Our buff is up, so we can start working on that. I think I'm also gonna just try and get this experience camp. See if Bacchus wants a little bit of this. Cool. Alright, so we are going to hit level 5 and pick up our old summon ability. I'm actually going to back off if we're not going to get this, because I don't want to die to the camp. But it is the Desert Fury, so it's going to be a straight line with 8 different projectiles. And it's going to... It can do a lot of damage in total. Individually, the projectiles don't do a ton, but... we become CC immune for a bit, and we just chuck 8 spears in a line wherever we're aiming over, I think it's like a couple seconds or something like that. And we just do damage, and it just goes in a line. It goes through terrain and obstacles as well, so we can be cheeky and try and snipe people over walls and stuff if they get low. But yeah, again, he's a very early god. And his kit's pretty simple. He just kind of does damage. He's not here with all this new fancy stuff. Go ahead and just use a potion just to keep myself healthy. Okay. And next big gold dollar amount that we're looking for is 1,400. So just important to kind of keep that in mind, because we want to get our Transcendence stacking and set as soon as we possibly can. Just because that's going to be a huge power increase for us. Okay, good job. I actually think I'm just going to rotate here. Take some of this. Roar. Alright, nice and simple. Again, we're just gonna cut a potion just to be healthy. There's not a ton that they really can do to us. Again, just get some easy auto attacks in there. This is a bit risky, but I figured they were probably going to think we were invading their buff. Which we could also do. Alright, we're gonna ult Aphrodite, getting a ton of burst damage in actually on her. And we get the kill. Yeah, I don't think we go in here. I think we just leave. We got what we wanted. Alright, so that was a really good rotation. And we're going to be able to take this buff. So it's really good. Just kind of invade here. Steal her stuff. Get a kill. And it's going to be level 7. We do have enough to get our Transcendence. So I think I'm just going to clear this wave real quick. Because there's quite a bit of archers here. So that'll be easy. And then we will back. This is the life of a carry, you know, you just kind of farm. Neza does pick up a kill. Looks like we're being a little aggressive over by mid lane. I don't really have a ton that I can help with this, but I can try and do some fun stuff with pillars. Okay. I think we can go in and kill this and take it pretty easily. I think this is fine. Speed this up a little bit. And we're going to start working on our disperse, not pounce. Because that's just not a good name. I disagree. Okay. We are going to also start working towards an Aussie. This is just going to give us some extra attack speed, and, you know, and just generally be good. But then while we're below 35% health and we're panicking, then we get some extra lifesteal. So nice and simple. I'm going to go ahead and also take the support buff real quick, just for the gold and experience. There we go. Okay, I just noticed that we were very deep in the enemy jungle. So that's something. I don't think we necessarily should have been that deep, but you know, we're proving a point. Bacchus is zoning, but I think again I'm just gonna focus, you know, actually leveling. Okay, huge. Let's get this. Alrighty. He is still going in, and Hachiman is very scared, as he probably should be. But we kind of have full control over this. So I think we just go ahead and continue to bully him, take his stuff, and continue to just press this advantage. We're getting lucky in that Arachne hasn't really ganked us too much, so you can be kind of a terror lady. Like... Kid, get out of here. Oh, Bacchus is going in. I was just bullying him. But that works. So, disclaimer, I'm really bad at landing the spear pillar combo. Just a full disclosure there. So I try and look more for angles just where I can consistently knock him back. Because you can also, like, you don't have to knock it into the pillar. You can throw him into, like, terrain, that kind of thing, and it'll also count. But again, I just want to continue to be aggressive here, steal his farm, and then secure our farm. Probably have another wave crashing. Yep. So he does see us. He did just put a ward down, so we're not going to get anything fancy here. But like, we have a 2-level lead on this guy. Weird. Like, he is scared. He is a full-on weenie. We can get a little bit of damage on this tower, but again, I'm not really focused on that. Easy stacks. Just like that. So again, He'll probably clear wave again, but we can get a little bit of tower pressure here. Whoops. Oh, that's why he was being brave. That's fair. I didn't pay attention. That's fine, though. We needed it back soon anyway. So we're about 100-ish gold short when we spawn. How's this going? This looks like it's actually going pretty well. Good to know that our Nike is winning. How is our other mirror match here going? Looks like Arzeus is a little bit ahead. Neza is having some trouble, but I think he's gonna get out. Be kind of careful here rotating around, but yeah, because we just saw these two. Okay, we do at least pick up the kill on the Arachne. I mean, honestly, tower did most of that damage. I missed real bad. I thought they were gonna just kind of like slowly engage. I didn't expect them to just kind of chill, but we actually get quite a bit from that. Okay, so Bacchus is disrupting. And we also do have our catapult pressuring in, so this can be really huge. I'm just going to put a ward on this just so we have control over that buff. And control these. So we're expecting them to hang out in this lane for a bit. That's huge, huge damage. And we pick up the kill on the Hachiman. We're gonna pounce in. We're gonna miss. Real bad. Baby girl, where are you gonna go? Alright, and we do secure the kill on the Aphrodite. That's huge. Okay. We still have this catapult pushing, and it's still fairly healthy. Hachiman is getting ready to spawn. Yeah, he's in lane, but we can push, and this catapult will slowly siege. We need to leave, actually. Like, right now. Don't stun me. Please. Please, leave me alone. I hit my E. I disagree, game. Okay, we have 4,000 gold, though. Probably could have just backed. So we are going to pick up our Aussie, and then we're going to start working on a Wind Demon. And start building into a little crit. Again, super straightforward build here. Just this, kin size, and Deathbringer. I've tried playing on her a whole bunch of different ways. I've tried doing more like ability focused stuff and building up just raw power with like Soul Eater for the cooldown and try and focus that way with like Crusher and stuff. I've tried just attack speed. All in all, it just never really feels great, so my focus is gonna just kind of go with crit, and even if we can't land a ton of stuff, we're just gonna try and auto attack real hard and kill him, and then we don't have to land a lot of auto attacks. So that's gonna be the goal. We do pick up a kill on the Arachne. That's good. They're still fighting. I'm walking. I'm making my way. If we want to try and do something, we can. Friendly team is getting very low. We can get a huge ult, though. That's huge. And with that, that is 4 down. And we get... That's why it should be pounce, because we literally just pounced on her. That's gonna be huge, though. Alright. We'll clear this wave, get some tower pressure in mid. Arachne is up, so we do kind of need to be cautious, but this is huge. Like that was a huge ult. I feel really good about that. Anhur is not a character that I'm super confident on. Okay, I wasn't sure if that worked or not. I couldn't remember. Arachne is here, so we need to be careful. because she can just kind of hold on, walk up to us and right click. She is in that side of the jungle, so we need to be careful and just kind of hug this left. But I think we're fine. I'll see if I can rotate over, see if we can get another catapult spawning here soon. Yeah, good call. Honestly, I might see if I can just get... Nope! Forget that. That's theirs. They are here, though. Okay, I tried to steal it. That's fine. We're getting out. Okay, so that Gold Fury is going to be pretty big for him. It's going to help them start to catch up. Again, just got to be careful where they're at right now. But I think we're okay. As long as we continue to play safe, we should be fine. Getting a little risky, but like I'm just watching my mini-map. Yeah, they're in mid. So I'm going to try and pressure this. Nope, they're teleporting over. So if Bacchus feels brave, cool. Otherwise, I don't care. That is her ult. And we're just gonna walk away. So that, yeah. Alright. Good talk. We are pressuring up in middle. Looks like Bacchus is starting to, and Neza are picking a fight with a Nike as well. But again, I'm just gonna kind of rebuild this wave. It's not like I can get to them anyway, and it's more important for me to farm, get strong, so we can just sweep. Versus just kind of standing around and looking at them, you know? So if Nike is rotating off, we're just gonna push. That's huge, we're gonna jump in. Getting a ton of damage on the Hachiman. He's actually super low, but I just didn't feel comfortable trying to stay. Arachne is on me, and I can't get this spider lady away from me. So in hindsight, I actually probably should have just fully committed to that engage. We are going to finish off our Wind Demon. This is going to give us our crits. It's going to give us additional physical penetration, as well as increase our attack speed and movement speed. So just be able to help us continue to chase those kills. And then we're going to start working towards a kin size, which is going to give us percent damage increase on our auto attacks. Actually, I might change my mind. Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm going to go for an Atalanta's bow. We're going to commit to the crit. So we're looking for 1300. Because we're going to go big crit chance. And then we're going to get an Envenom Deathbringer for our last item. And just blow someone up with one auto attack. That's going to be the plan. Again, just going to go for some easy farm. We do almost have another catapult ready, so I'm just going to go ahead and secure that. They do get Pyromancer, so we should probably start rotating over. But that's going to give us a catapult. Looks like they didn't want to quite commit to Fire Giant, which I don't blame them. But we can get some stuff done. We can help our Neza with this, and they are pushing right, actually, really hard. I'm going to rotate over and try and jump. We're gonna ult. We're gonna miss like most of them. We get the sun on the Aphrodite. Bacchus is continuing to chase. Looks like we do pick up a kill on the Zeus. We get a couple really good auto attacks on the Aphrodite, and this Nike has nowhere to run. Well, maybe. We get the kill. There we go. That's huge. Let's take Fire Giant. Honestly. Like, that was a huge pickup for us. Like, we're all right here. Let's press this advantage as hard as we can, honestly. That's huge. Okay. Oh no, Nathan died to Fire Giant. No, buddy. Gonna go ahead and farm this. And back. Game. Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna get our Atalanta's bow. And then start working on this Deathbringer. And we're just gonna try and delete someone from the game. That's gonna be the goal. Alrighty. Neza is dead for another 10 seconds. So I don't want to be super aggressive here. Just because we don't quite have numbers. Okay. I really had to fight the urge to not just jump on that. I've got to contain the bloodlust. Okay. We saw them in mid, so we should probably go ahead. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. They are here. We're gonna jump in and just burst this down as hard as we can. Okay, they ended up getting it, and we gave them 2 kills, so that sucks. They are going in. Zeus is getting some massive damage, though, picking up a triple kill. That's huge. And then we're gonna pick up this kill on this Nike as well. Maybe pick up... No, the Arachne's out of here. That's huge. All the while, like, just to point out, we have a massive minion wave here with this catapult, and we have another minion wave that's pushing it on this left side. So, yeah, they got another Fury, but we're overall, like, accomplishing the better map objectives, and we're still staying 4,000 gold ahead of them. So, this is still very, very, like, we're still in a very good position. Okay. They're pressing up on Nike a little bit, but she should be okay. She's a pretty tanky girl. Yeah, and that's going to be right tower for free. Your team has destroyed a right enemy. 521 crits right now. It's massive. Okay. Nike does still pick up the kill on the Arachne. That's big. I mean, I guess that makes sense, because if she can get the disarm on her, then, you know, Arachne's just kind of stuck with little baby spiders, and that's really it. We can get something huge. Zeus is ulting. We're going to go ahead and jump in on this Hachiman. Try and get some damage. That sucks. He's going to get away with 1 HP. I'm fine. I'm just gonna rotate back to my team. Gonna pillar. And those massive crits are going to take him down, and that's gonna be a surrender. That is very, very good. Which is great, because I'm not a super comfortable on her. So that feels really good to be able to secure that. Really, really nice there. God, that was good. That was probably like one of the best on her games I've ever played, honestly. And I don't even feel like I individually was doing amazing. I just couldn't. I was there. But nice job from the friendly team. Again, last item would have been in the Envenom Deathbringer. Just, again, more crit as well as getting that extra slow and just kind of controlling them and being able to continue to auto-attack them. So yeah, and then we also would have gotten the upgrade to this that makes us move faster if we're by ourselves. That one. So super straightforward. Kind of a low damage game overall. We didn't really do a ton of fighting because it was either we were deleting them from the game and a little bit, or just poking here and there. But still, I mean, compared to their carry, we ended up doing almost 5k more damage. and then like almost, you know, like 50k more minion damage. So it's doing really, really well. Yeah, that the enemy team Zeus also had a really rough game, so that's good. But that is going to be it for Anhur. Again, really excited about the game. I think it was really, really well. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Anubis, you know, otherwise Agubis, and try and have some fun with that. But that'll be it for this one. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.